Hello everyone, this is going to be part 3 in my video series entitled A Question for a Christian, Muslim, whatever. If you haven't seen the first two, I'll put both links up in the sidebar. But what it basically is me just asking questions that I've thought of. Hopefully somebody will respond who is a member of a religion, and we get sort of a nice discussion going on with me offering my viewpoint and them offering theirs. That said, the question I've thought of is that if you thought that the God that you believe in was in front of you or talking to you, and they told you to do something that you thought was completely wrong, would you still do it? Now, there are some religious people who love to take the moral high ground over most anyone. They say, well, they get their morality from God. There is no higher being, so our morality is perfect. So logically, that means that they don't have any of their own. They're like a blank slate. They don't have like a moral compass of their own to tell them what's right and wrong. So basically, whatever God says goes. And they're completely fine with that. But there are many people who have thought that God was talking to them and went on to commit unspeakable atrocities because they thought that God was telling them to do it, and they thought they were doing God's will. And don't say He wouldn't tell you to do something that that you thought was wrong, something reprehensible, because God is capable of incredibly violent acts, and we don't even have to look that far in the Bible for it. From drowning everything on earth in the flood to killing all the firstborn children in Egypt, and his apparent jollity at animal sacrifices. I don't think Him asking you to do something evil, if I can't think of any other word for it but evil, I don't think that would be uncharacteristic of Him. He told Abraham to kill his son Isaac, and I know, don't say He stopped and offered a goat instead, but the point of what I'm trying to make is that Abraham was willing to kill his own son because God told him to. I mean, he didn't know that God was going to stop him right the last moment. He was willing to kill his own son because his God told him to. I'm sure you will as well, right? So actually, perhaps I shouldn't have said told you to do something that you thought was completely wrong, because by definition everything that God says you would agree with, and you would have no problem with what He asked of you, whatever that may be. So if you were 100% sure, completely no doubt in your mind whatsoever that God was talking to you and He told you to I don't know, blow up a hospital or something, something sort of equally morally dubious, to say the least, would you do it? So yeah, let's see how many responses I get to this one. I don't think I'll get that many. So if anybody else is watching this, if you could, like, I don't know, share it with people, try and get it to be seen as by many religious people as possible, because I really like to get their opinions. And even if you're an atheist, which I think most of my subscribers are, I'd still like to get your opinions on what I've said. I'm always up for a discussion, see ideas from different viewpoints and stuff. So I'll leave that here. I hope you're all doing well. Cheerio.